Hello, everyone. This is the Nameless one, and tonight we are going to be continuing the Peacemakers of Equestria with Cameo, Paige, Namik, Fair, Toot, and
Hello.
Ballistic.
I
So go ahead and jump into the recap, and if somebody could let me know if the stream is actually working this time.
Things functioning?
Dream sounds fine to me.
Okay, so
Can we hear Nameless? That's the important one.
I
Hopefully.
I mean, you kind of need to hear everyone, but
Yeah.
it's even harder if you can't hear the DM. So,
Mhm.
who's going to do recap?
I can. Um. I'm just trying to remember what happened before the dream sequence.
Didn't really do anything before sleep.
We were just vibing. We got we bought food and stuff, and then drinks and as an undead, I had that the super forbidden drink that you don't have to pay for if you can survive. um. And it didn't bother me at all. Okay, so then we had the dream sequence. Then the page was solar scripture was walking in dreams.
I dream walked.
Mhm. Do you want to recap that?
Order of dreams I walked. I think it was Cameo first,
Mm-hmm.
Staghorn first, then I went, I believe it was Fair, then
Yeah,
Saw,
and me.
and then I did I wanted to do the Minx, but they weren't here.
Another time.
sorry.
And I think the last one was Alice.
Then you did
And I finished off by walking
Shadowfire.
Shadowfire stream.
Then we woke up to a lot of noise happening. We were at the inn downstairs, and some guards came to check our
Identification
and
or citizenship.
yeah. Me and Cloud got off easy since we had our little
Cracking.
squid. Yeah. I had the squid eye and Cloud had the squid feet. But the rest of them we tried like
Fallfire got away with by having the wings.
True. I forgot about that. Yeah. And
And
and Gaster had to smooth talk his way to get the rest of our group through.
yeah,
And they told us to keep an eye out because some group supposedly had killed Professor Beholden. I don't know who that could have been.
No idea. No clue whatsoever. Not even an inkling.
What? Beholden is dead? No!
These powerful mages and flaming elementals are.
it's not like we destroyed an entire building in the process of killing a beholder.
Did we
And
destroy the library?
The library got destroyed
you're
when we
right.
killed
Oh
him.
my gosh.
Library is gone.
I totally forgot that.
We really like to make an impact.
How did you miss that?
I remember it now. It's just it. Okay, I'm sorry. Then Sawtooth talked with Shadowfire and Gaster about the perks of being immortal, or the everything you need to know about it, the pros, the cons.
The question marks.
The question marks. Some of the things Sawtooth should be expecting to deal with. Some warnings. Lots of heavy stuff. It was quite the conversation. Quite the session. Am I missing anything?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
We know the proof of citizenship is now a amulet.
And not a card ballistic.
So,
I'm choosing not to acknowledge that.
Okay.
I want to point out that you probably would have done the exact same thing, too. So,
Well, we don't know that.
you're gonna say that now because you weren't the one that put your foot in your mouth this time, Mister. How do we take out your leaders?
I did not say it like that.
You basically did.
Somebody at some point should go and clip that for him so we can play it every time he says that.
I think what I did was asked if they have any weaknesses, which is pretty
That's
bad.
basically the same thing.
That is pretty bad. I don't know what I was thinking, but
I don't think you were thinking.
Okay, so
I was doing my best. That's all I can ever do.
we're gonna start you guys off morning time in the dry dock. So I want to point out something that I was noticing while planning the session. Do you guys even know what you're gonna try and do next?
I was suggesting we change location, base of operations.
Yeah,
I
was
think
under
that'd
that.
be a wise thing to do.
We were thinking the church, right?
Well, we know the church is a safe place for us, but
It would suck for me and for Leo and for Fair
and probably for Shadowfire
and Shadowfire. I don't. What about
and
Gaster?
possibly Gaster.
I mean, but like, if we're safe, we're safe.
We can be uncomfortable.
So, finding a new base of operations shouldn't take you too long, but you need
Yeah.
to plan your next move.
Yeah, with the we need to figure out which of the
Well, we know about the Kraken.
Yeah, he's an ever-present
that's the one I'm
force.
most apprehensive about because I feel like there's some sort of like I have a personal stake in this as a part squid creature. Like something could go wrong along those lines. Then again, we have a foot in the door since we can sneak behind enemy lines. We don't have to. Me and Cloud don't have to sneak behind enemy lines, which is nice. We can just walk out in the open for the most part. Let's see. It would be helpful to reference. Do you remember? Did anyone take note of during the meeting that was called?
I know the Lich was the thing that we might need to take care of.
There's
Which
also
one?
a vampire.
Because there were a lot of interesting interactions and a lot of mean glares that were happening, which could help us suss out who would be the sort of the weakest to go for next. We don't want to go towards someone with strong allies that could call them in, like someone who's on good terms with the others. You know?
So then we should take out the ones that aren't on good terms.
Yeah. So who was all like suspect and shifty-eyed during that meeting? I think we should go for that one next.
Most of them.
Really, I feel like some of them were actually decent. You know? Maybe not. I could be wrong. So does my whole idea not narrow it down at all?
With
Not
the information
really.
that you have, no.
Okay. All right.
We can do some more information gathering before
Yeah,
we.
I think that would be essential. How about for the Kraken? Because we already have an in for that.
Question, Toot. Do you know
Yes.
what a kraken is?
Yeah, like a giant.
How
Uh,
are we going to take that?
yeah. Okay, maybe not, but it's big and it's scary and it's mean. That's accurate, right? That's a good
Big
assessment.
angry squid.
Probably also the backbone of this entire community.
Oh, so I'd be getting I'd be biting off more than I can chew. But wait, if it has one of the uh
Pylons.
the pylons, thank you, then we're gonna have to fight it sooner or later, right?
Comment. We're gonna have to fight all of the guards at some point.
Yeah.
There's one image of a kraken.
Whether or not we fight it before we fight the Sultanibris is a different question.
Oh. Wait, so we could sneak destroy the pylons and destroy
I
Sultanverse
wouldn't
and then
count
face
on
the
it.
generals after?
I doubt that you would be able to get to the pylon without first defeating the general.
Or we'd be able to defeat the pylon without immediately getting their attention and having to fight them.
Yeah.
It's going to turn out if we go to do anything with Sultanibris before already having killed the generals, we will have to boss rush the generals before we get to Sultanibris.
Okay, that is true. I believe that is definitely
Okay. Comment. It doesn't mean that we're gonna have to do it before Sultanibris. We might have to do it during Sultanibris.
true. Yeah, that's what oh gosh. So like Sultanibris is doing attacks at us while we're fighting off the yeah, no. We need to pick these guys off. And there's like one down, 6 to go. So who's next?
That we know of.
Who has a list of them?
There's a list somewhere.
Yoshi's our list taker, but they haven't been part of the campaign for a while. Oh, that's a horrifying picture of that Kraken.
So, Kraken, Necromancer, Long Night, Professor Beholden, Lord Dragon, Plagueheart. This is what was pinned, and it's something Ellis wrote down, so I don't know how much this is accurate.
Oh, it's pinned. Okay. Very helpful. Okay.
What do we know about the Necromancer?
I think we've killed some of his men already.
What do we know about Long Night? They have something
I
against
thought there
Professor
were
Beholden.
a couple in here that were. There were a couple in here that were like repeats. Plagueheart is the Necromancer, right?
Yeah, Plagueheart is.
Okay. So I'm thinking this Long Night person, if they have something against Professor Beholden, they're probably kind of happy about the recent news, right?
Possibly.
Is that something we can use to our favor somehow?
We wouldn't really know until we try, but that can get so many people on our backs if we're not careful.
All right. Well, I guess we should gather intel. We should pick one of these and just gather intel on them. Go around, ask questions.
Perhaps not ask questions, considering that, it seems half the town is looking for us.
And actually, one thing before we do anything else, we probably should get a proof of citizenship.
Somehow. How do we do that?
I feel like any good system would catch us and not make us citizens. Like we would fail whatever measures they have.
To go through the Sultanibris DMZ.
There are
DMZ.
What an
There's-
intriguing episode.
There are things in the city that we know carry around the proofs of citizenship. We can try to take someone else's citizenship.
But who's to say that that citizenship isn't linked to that person? They did put their medallions inside, like, some kind of reader, I'm going to assume.
Well, we'll have to find one and investigate it. See if there's anything particularly unique about them, or if anyone can just steal one and use it. Unless I don't really need one, but
It seems like I don't need one really either.
so for Quillian's, for Leo's, and for Staghorn's sake, and for Solar's sake, so we would need four of those medallion things. Now we just have to find one and investigate to see if they can be stolen and used practically, you know. So is that be our
Well, to find one, we'll probably have to steal one. Or kill.
and
Not sure how well everybody, how much everyone is willing to do that.
I mean, who has like a good sleight of hoof?
I would assume Quillian
Alliance
does.
shift toward Quillian.
Yeah.
Or at least I hope Quillian does.
Who do we have that's sneaky? Everyone looks towards Quillian.
I don't know who is.
Have a horrible sleight of
I'm
paw.
just gonna say, brother. Just gonna say this. It's very obvious you're in a car, and we can hear you as such. Meaning not at all.
I am attempting to remain.
Remain what? Exactly.
Remain dead, apparently.
All right. Well, they were saying Leo has bad sleight of paw. Sleight of paw. I love that. I love Leo. Leo's great. Okay.
To the contrary, I said I don't have bad sleight of paw.
Oh. Okay. Neither do I. Mine's pretty good.
You see,
This is tied to charisma.
we couldn't tell through that dishwasher mic quality.
The toaster mic. Yeah. So let's go steal some. Let's get Quillian's help and go steal some medallions.
Okay. You guys gonna eat breakfast
Well, I
first?
don't think you really.
Yeah.
might help for that.
Let's have breakfast. I'll have the what did I get last time? Okay, I want something that actually has a practical advantage. Something with. Alright, oyster and mushroom salad, but replace the vinaigrette dressing with blood.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna get myself a porridge.
Usual beverage.
We're going to
All I caught out of that was beverage.
assume that was audible.
Leo is going to buy his regular beverage.
He's gonna buy his regular beverage.
something beverage.
Regular beverage. That is what
Generally.
he's talking about. He wants to get his regular beverage.
Okay.
I'm doing a porridge and a sugar jelly.
This is the point where I point out that he has been so inconsistent lately that I don't even know what he's talking about.
So Leo walks up and says, "The regular, please," and the barkeep's like,
So it's like, who are you?
just stares.
You know, the one that somebody actually survived last time?
Oh my, liquid death.
That's pretty much the only drink Leo has ever gotten.
Okay.
Drink at your own risk. It says right there.
I don't remember him getting that.
No, Leo did attempt to
would
take
have
it
been
for before we went on the Celestia fight.
So
Well,
I need a Constitution saving throw
Hmm.
for everyone drinking. Cameo, are you also drinking?
No, I'm just gonna get some water with some porridge and the Charlie's Childhood Delights.
Okay.
Mm. 13. I'm guessing that's not high enough.
Also, how much is that cost again?
It depends
Hold
on
on,
whether. Oh yes, you
Is
you are drunk for the next 2 days,
Wonderful.
and I believe the price was like 5 electrum.
There, I don't remember seeing any electron on the
there is no price listed for liquid death, my
What?
friend.
The
There,
comment about Electrum is each Electrum piece is 5 silver pieces.
Oh,
So that's
right.
2.5 gold.
yes, you
Thank you.
didn't have to pay the price if you didn't pass out immediately. Which he is now drunk for the next 2 days.
Why would you drink so early in the morning?
Wait a second. So, didn't somebody give me money? I thought somebody gave me like 100 gold or something like that.
Also, want to point
Yeah,
out
that was
that
me.
you have disadvantage on Constitution saving throws, and are constantly being pestered by the dead.
Sorry. Am I correct in believing that somebody gave me gold last time?
I can give you gold.
I thought somebody
Yes,
did.
I gave you gold.
I'm not covering your drink.
You poor, poor person.
I believe Ellis covered his drink last time. His meal.
Well, covered the meal, yes, maybe, but I actually gave some money. Not just covered a drink or a meal.
How much did I get?
I only gave you 100 gold. Get your own money.
This is why you gotta keep notes.
She has a really good point.
Can't be bothered.
That is like both parties, except for Paige and Cameo.
Why am I not surprised? But why do I want to rage right now?
Sorry, Cameo said something and Nameless said they had a good point, and I have no clue what you said.
I said this is why you gotta take notes.
So, while you guys are sitting down and eating, the necromancer walks into the tavern.
Oh, okay.
Just lowers my head and trying not to pull a suspicion.
I'm just
I
vibing.
continue to drink.
Well, hello there, good looking.
Oh my. Well,
You haven't had any to drink, so it doesn't make any sense.
we lived for a few days at least.
So, he steps in. As he steps in, he looks around, and you can tell everybody in the room knows who he is because the general tavern chatter goes deathly silent as he walks in. There's also a pair of Death Knights that are flanking him as he walks through. He looks around and then sits down with Sawtooth. He orders a drink and looks at Sawtooth and asks, "An interesting morning, isn't it?"
Sawtooth chews the bite of his blood-covered salad, and he says, "Definitely had some guards harass me for my ID and saying that there's someone who... I heard that someone killed Professor Beholden."
And the necromancer nods sagely before saying, "Yes, how unfortunate. Whatever shall we do without him?" Right. He says, "Right now, I'm more interested in finding who did it, because obviously they were more competent than he ever was." And he leans forward and says, "In fact, I've devised a little test."
Oh?
Indeed. And he taps a hoof to the table, and a pair of illusions appear to either side, and he says, "This test is actually quite foolproof, and it will tell me whoever fails it is a dissenter, whoever passes is not. In fact, why don't we have a little go at it?"
Oh no.
Okay.
And he says, "You pass, then everything's good. We'll continue along our day. You fail, everyone in the tavern dies."
Oh.
And you can't see it through his mask, but you can practically hear the shit-eating grin in his voice as he taps the table again, and the first pair of images appear. And he says, "Pick one. One is the sun and the other is the moon."
Oh, gosh. Sawtooth picks the sun.
Interesting. He taps the table again, and this time it is the image of a butterfly and the image of a dragonfly.
Sawtooth picks the dragonfly.
The necromancer nods, taps the table again, and one is a pile of skulls, and the other is a spider.
Sawtooth picks the spider.
He nods sagely, looking very serious as he taps the table again. This time, it's an image of Sol Tenebris and an image of the necromancer.
Shit. Sawtooth picks the necromancer.
He nods and taps the table again, and before the images appear, he asks, "So, which of these reminds you of home?" And it's an image of the flying citadel and an image of your hive.
Out of character, in character, I do not sound panicked. But out of character, what? Okay, fuck. Oh, okay.
I would like to point out of character. I'd like to point out Sawtooth did not grow up in the hive, or he abandoned the hive.
Yeah, the hive has not been my home in a long time. The floating citadel isn't exactly home either, though. Sawtooth points to the floating thing, and he says that one.
He nods again, taps the table, and asks, "Which one repulses you more?" And you've got the image of a squid-like creature and the image of what you can only assume is another version of Beholden, but a different one.
I point to the squid creature.
And then he chuckles as you see a magical circle appear on the ceiling. And then a spray of color as he leans back and says, "Congratulations. There was no test." He waves his hoof over the images and they vanish as he grins behind the mask, saying, "I was just seeing what kind of reaction I could get from you. You didn't disappoint." He taps a hoof to the side of his mask and says, "I could use a level-headed one like you. If you ever find yourself needing employment, let me know." And with that, he and the Death Knights just vanish in a flash of blue light.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying.
Walks up to Sawtooth. Okay, so that just happens?
So,
You look hungry.
Saw, why did you choose the squid for the last one when you are literally supposed to be like under the person of the Kraken? Like you're supposed to be under the Kraken?
I think if I wait too long to think about it, it gets suspicious.
Well,
So
that would have been an easy decision since you are like you're a part of the Kraken's cult,
I
a
think I
giant
like being
squid,
part of
basically.
Kraken's cult. That
I think he came to recruit you, considering your new state.
Oh, you think it has to do with my being a lich? So I wonder.
Well, you are undead, and he is the necromancer.
So something that went through my mind, ballistic. I did give a swift think about it. I was thinking, if he's trying to find the person who killed Beholden, and I said, "Oh yeah, that Beholder really grosses me out. I hate Beholders. I would kill one." Like that was a thought that passed through my mind, and I said, "I really do hate being a squid person," so I picked the squid. Gosh, that was. Oh my gosh, that was. My heart rate went up. Like I was scared. I was preparing to cast Wish at 9th level and pull some god tier move or something.
I don't think that would have worked, but hey, you're safe and sound now.
I don't know.
So-
Casting Wish through my phylantry might be really interesting.
Phylactery.
Phylactery, thank you. I've yet to see if that would do anything differently or whatever. So it'd probably just superpower whatever spell I cast through it. But anyway, well, I think there's our lead right there. Excuse me. Me and Cloud already have an in for the Kraken, but so if I join this guy's team, what for you guys? You could gather info on the others.
I'm going to be honest, I kind of don't trust you being with another undead, especially of that dude.
Well, he's a necromancer. It doesn't mean that he's already a lich. The high likelihood he's already a lich, but it doesn't mean he's one.
I will note that you guys have never actually seen him. You've seen him with the heavy robes and mask.
Yeah.
And that was Plagueheart, right?
I just know him as the necromancer.
But they're the same person?
I think that's the assumption. We haven't had confirmation.
Alright, well, I guess it's for us to find out. So why don't you trust me, Staghorn? When have I been
I think both me and Saghorn just stare at you.
I mean, oh, welcome back.
Anyone what?
Discord was being a bitch. I asked if anyone heard me, and I was just like, anyone?
No, we didn't hear you.
No,
Oh, sadness. What was the last thing you heard from me?
You told you didn't trust him with another undead.
Oh, yeah.
I was asking why.
And
You're basically a plush toy. You're easy to push around. I don't think it will be good for you to be with someone like that. The undead has already been affecting your mind negatively. Add on to that more negativity, and with a person like that, it might not be the best idea.
I mean,
Especially if you're
Leo is just going to perk up and yell, "Hey, we've all fucked up. Don't get on his case."
thank you, Leo. I mean, I am a bit of a, well, I don't know what you call me.
a plushie, like a plush toy, soft.
I see what you're getting at, but at the same time, I died and undeaded the other day, and I became a squid through a mind altering process, and I've seen a lot in the past few days and weeks. I think I can handle this.
Gaster,
Plus-
without looking up from his tea, comments,
Well,
I would also like to note that Undeath has made him more level-headed than he was previously.
Well, there you
stare
have
at
it.
the
Good
salad.
I'm level-headed.
I stare at the salad with the blood and then look back at him. Sure.
I munch slowly. You got a problem with my blood salad?
honestly, the blood looks like it adds a little bit of flavor. Not gonna lie.
It does. It really does. but
Pork feeding frenzy.
come on.
No.
And this is. Are we in private? Is it just us right now?
You guys are in the main tavern area.
Can I speak to a whisper and not be heard?
You can.
Okay. So I keep my voice hushed and say we're gonna have to take. Ooh, I hear an echo. We're gonna have to take on this guy one way or the other. It'd be best for us to figure some things out first, and I think this is a really good way to do that.
I just don't want you going at it alone, is all.
So, let me get this straight. You want to join another cult?
while you still have the markings of a different cult.
If that was a deal breaker, I wouldn't have been recruited. So
It is possible that he does remove the curse from being a Kraken Guard when you sign up.
okay, I would lose the
Yes.
abilities that the curse is given. It would kind of suck.
There's for another
But
ability.
oh, you know, it might be replaced with something worse though. Like, what if he gives me like antenna or something? Oh wait, I'm a bug. What if he gives me something crazy like, I don't know, something bad? I you know what? It's worth
Comment.
it. I'm doing this.
He's a necromancer and you're already undead.
What do you mean?
Gaster comments, the cleric has a point.
I don't quite understand.
Necromancer, undead. You not see any
Alright,
correlation
so a
here.
necromancer brings the undead to life, right?
That is one of their things.
One of the many things.
Can someone dumb this down for me, please?
Necromancers control the undead.
I thought that was just like zombies and stuff. I'm not a zombie though. That's totally different. I'm a lich.
You're still undead.
So a necromancer could control a lich?
If powerful enough.
And given that he's one of the generals, how powerful do you think he is?
Well, gosh, never
He
mind
was
then. I'm not going to go there and
hopeful
become a
enough.
pawn.
Yeah, we're just gonna look over the fact that he showed up here to talk directly to Sawtooth. He knew where we were, and then left without a trace. So what I'm getting is that he knew you were here because you were undead.
Say that last part again. You sort of got all garbled.
He knows where you were because you're already undead. That's what I thought he said.
That's that's what I said. That's what I got.
That does make a good amount of sense, doesn't it? Well, in that case... Okay, so...
Gaster cuts in again and says,
Yeah.
Undeath is not a tracking beacon. Yes, we can understand when we are in the presence of our kind, but that doesn't mean I can walk across the citadel and still know where he is.
Well, then you explain how he knew where we were.
What was that?
This time Lena cuts in and says,
you
oh gee, I don't know. This time Lena cuts in and says, oh gee, I don't know. It may be because we've been blowing up half of their city.
Yeah, a lot of the explosions have
done a
been...
very good job of that. Thank you very much.
A good chunk of these explosions have been in the exact same area. Originating from the same spot.
That is true. And which is why we had the idea to change our base of, where we were. But I turned to Gaster and say, could this necromancer guy really control me if I went and joined forces with him?
He looks at you and says, why would he? Unlike zombies, liches are much more intelligent. You do much better as an independent functioning individual.
True.
However, he would more than likely impose a hierarchy.
And a possibility that he takes your phylactery.
Well, I can't function without my phylactery.
Actually, yes, you can. You don't have to have it directly beside you at all times. Actually, a lot of liches don't keep it near them at all.
So he could take my phylactery and hold it as ransom so that I can't physically leave without his permission.
Not to mention that it's one of the most powerful artifacts we have right now.
Actually, I don't think we know exactly what became his phylactery. We just know that he has one.
That is correct.
Unless he specifically tells us that the amulet is his phylactery, we don't know this.
That is correct. And it is not in his best interest to do so.
It's actually in his best interest to make sure we don't know that.
Just in case one of the clerics get handsy.
Yeah.
Or hoofsy,
Yeah, I mean,
especially
I've been
considering.
keeping everything close to my chest, but like, if I were to team up with this guy, that'd be off the table, and they would need to know everything about. There'd have to be that vulnerability in order to gain the trust, which I really don't think is a good idea. Because if I got enough information to know how to take him down, then I can't really take him down without, you know,
Being caught in the crossfire.
uh, this could be like a one-way thing, like something I get stuck in. That's what I'm afraid of.
You're seriously considering this job offer?
Well, I mean, we
It's
gotta,
okay. It's our only in right now with the necromancer. And it
yeah,
would be the best way to gather information.
yeah.
But we don't have to gather it right away. Let's give ourselves some time and try to focus on another one for now until we can gather our thoughts enough on this one.
Anyone you
How
had in
about
mind?
that? Honestly, not right now. But I've got to go check on the egg. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right.
And with that, I leave to go to the egg.
Good luck, Saghorn.
So,
I mean, yeah. I guess some time to think about it is definitely a good thing.
And no matter what's going on, we probably shouldn't change the base of operations from the dry dock.
Yeah. So let's head. I guess let's head to the church next, right?
if you would like some advice on that, heading to the church should be a in between until you find your next base of
Yeah.
operations.
It is a safe place to be, but it's more suspicious if we continue working from the churches than if we were to move into a different inn.
Oh. Oh, okay. So I guess we should explore and see what other places can house us.
So,
Yes.
Cameo, while you're headed upstairs, you get there to the egg, doing whatever you're doing with the egg, and roll dexterity.
Oh, great.
Dexterity saving throw specifically.
Oh, that's not good.
Eeh.
No, it's a good sign at all.
Yes, time for dice.
A number of dice greater than 1.
So as you're tending to the egg, you are hit by a shadowy spear from the corner of the room where the shadows are obnoxiously thick, and impaled for 32 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
The spear disappears after impaling you.
Okay, this is gonna be a stupid question because I forgot to freaking mark it or not. Did we go back up to full health or not? Because...
Yeah, we have slept since the last time we did combat. So you should be at full health.
And then he said 32.
Much spear, very ouch.
Yeah. Help, I've been impaled.
What the fuck?
Hello,
So I
can I
turned
be
to
heard?
Nicole.
Yes.
I
Nice quality.
believe so.
You're what are you gonna do now?
What is the Staghorn doing?
I used the cantrip lights on the rag I was holding, which will light it up, and then I'm gonna throw it at the fucking shadow so I can basically expose it.
You should see the flash of a shadowy alicorn before it just vanishes.
Who the fuck? Oh, hell no. I take the egg and go to the others.
You are with the others.
Guys, you would not believe what just happened.
Is everything okay?
No, nothing is okay. While I was tending to Quillian Jr., I got attacked by a shadowy alicorn.
William
Through a-
Jr.
Excuse me,
Yes,
what?
that's what the egg is.
The Clayton Jr. is what you're worried about here? Oh, wait, hold up. What did you see?
A
The
shadowy
shadow
alicorn.
Is
A
that the...
shadowy alicorn that threw a spear at me. A shadow spear. It disappeared after hitting.
We've heard a few people talk about this long night figure. I think like that would be a good name for someone who moves in shadows. Could that be Long Night?
Shadowfire looks up and says, "It's not me."
Well, we figured that.
Oh, it's always a question. But either way, I don't think he would be attacking one of our own party members.
He
Yeah.
grumbles something about clerics and goes back to eating.
Yeah, how
Glares
rude.
for a moment, but then turns back to the others. Listen, let's just get out of here fast. We need a good place to be, because we're not going to be dealing with that type of shit.
All right. We have been at this place for a long time. I think it's about time we find a new one to stay at, or it's some sort of place.
And it would probably be a good idea to move districts as well.
Well, this
We
is
can
where
start
everyone
by
is.
making our way to the safe haven.
I want to point out that Beholden was not in this district, and as far as you are actually aware, the only one in this district is the Kraken.
Yeah. And if we end up killing the Kraken before we move locations, it would be easier depending on us than it is if we move locations and possibly going back and killing the Kraken.
Okay. Yeah. So that doesn't hurt any. Let's do that then. Everyone agreed?
Yep. And I will make the comment, the only reason everyone was in this district was because of the fair that went on like 3 days ago. I think it's only been 3 days since the fair happened.
It's been 3 days and we've killed one of the generals. That's hilarious.
It was either 3 or 4. It wasn't very long.
I mean, hey, we're making progress, right? And slowly but surely. The fact that we
Well, technically, we took out 2 of the generals already.
Wait, what?
Daybreaker was one of the generals, if I'm not wrong.
You are not wrong. However, she did not have a pylon.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Well, let's head out and find a new place then.
Okay. Give me just a second. I'm doing a thing.
Oh no, the DM is doing a thing. Everybody duck for cover.
Everyone roll a dex save.
So
Oh, and everyone failed.
for
Oh,
for now, I'm going to say that you guys should stick to the church for this session, and then next session I will have your options prepared for all of that.
All right.
Gotta consult with the moon.
Come up
All right.
with more bar names.
I mean, taverns are easy places to stay, so. Unless you want to find some hobo shack.
Hobo Shack would be anonymous.
Hobo
That
shack
is-
would also have no real walls.
It'd be easy to hear us talking about this information that we've normally
And no
talked
lockable
over.
doors and no food. You gotta figure out how you're gonna find food and water. You know,
Okay,
because Leo lost all of his magical items.
No,
You
no,
can't.
Leo
no,
lost
no, I
everything
got
but
to-
his magical items.
Which means I still have the food bag.
I'm sorry, I
That's
should say
the-
Crimson lost all of his magical items. Or her. Whatever. You know what I mean.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't subsist off of mayonnaise.
Well, I mean, Leo does have a food bag. Like,
To be fair, we
Crimson
haven't
did.
tried.
No, you could for like a week before you start dying of malnutrition because of other different food, lacking
Not
different
having
foods.
variety.
You say this as if you've tried to live off only mayonnaise before. Like some expert. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was consulting with a mayonnaise expert. Pardon me.
Mm.
I will tell you now that mayonnaise does not have the nutritional value needed to sustain life for an extended period of time and keep them in a combat-ready state.
Okay.
Especially if it's only 8 gallons for like 8 people.
I mean, a gallon a day, like, hey,
I want to point out
that's a lot of mayonnaise.
Living large.
You have Sawtooth, Quillian, Leo, Allfire, Staghorn. Whose name am I forgetting?
Solar Scripture.
Solar
Scripture.
Cloud, Shadowfire,
Right.
and Lena. So that's 9 people that you have to split that between.
And the comment with Shadowfire is he's like 3 times bigger than everyone else in the party.
Yes, he needs much more food than any of you.
He needs more mayonnaise than we. Okay. Alright, so point made. We need an actual official place. So let's just hang around the church for this this time around. Meantime, what else should we plan for?
So on the way to the church, everybody needs to roll dexterity.
I
Paige, you
Was-
predicted this.
predicted the future.
Alright, let's see.
Curse my foreknowledge.
Dex would be +3. Give me a second. $21. Woo! Excuse me.
It's only +1. Oh, never mind. I was about to say crit fail. But no, it's crit success.
Oh. Very nice.
I mean, it's better than last time, Cameo.
Ooh.
It is, but it's still bad nonetheless, which makes me so upset. And it's just like,
Well, let's see if it's enough. That's all that matters.
We may need to go back over your sheet just to make sure, because everybody's getting higher stats than you for some reason. So we may do that this week. Did everybody roll? Where's fair?
Wasn't paying attention, talking to my mom. What are we rolling for?
Something is attacking us, and we're trying to jump out of the way. Although it might not be attacking us specifically, but there's something being flung at our faces and we're trying to jump out of the way.
So what are we rolling?
Dex.
Dex.
Dexterity.
As I said before, we're jumping out of the way.
Yes, you don't exactly jump out of the way rolling charisma.
Yeah.
No, you
Watch me
don't.
jump with charm.
There are several other abilities that you could.
It is a attack roll, or an attack that is aimed against you. You roll dexterity, unless specified otherwise, if you are jumping
I
out of
mean,
the way of it.
hey, if there's a spear coming flying at you and you're just so charismatic and you're like, hey, could you like miss, please? Like, yeah, just
And
go right
You're
over
gonna get
there.
hit- You're gonna get hit with a spear.
Well, I know you can be wise enough to make it just miss you anyways.
Well, I mean, that's a Discord move to be like,
Well, I mean, yeah,
Are you
if you're
talking about
if you're
monks?
wise enough, that means
Yeah, I
just
was talking about
step out of the
monks.
way.
oh, okay.
If you just imagine it going through you really hard, it will go through you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes, it will. Mostly really good rolls here.
20.
Why did you roll more than once?
I have advantage on dexterity.
I mean, the lowest is 12, and there's a 14, and the rest are 20 or above.
So the 14 was cameo.
No, that was fair.
Uh,
No, 20 is my roll. Because advantage.
Woohoo!
Cameo made 12.
didn't cameo do better this time though?
I
The first time was an
before
8.
I got an 8.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hello, woodpecker.
Okay.
I would suggest everybody at some point after the stream look up on YouTube machine gun woodpecker.
Ooh,
It's a good idea.
I like woodpeckers.
It is very entertaining.
Machine gun. All right, I'll look it up. Thank you. Is Nameless crunching numbers?
Nameless is setting things up.
All right. I knew it. A setup.
Oh, we're not going to need roll 20, are we?
We are going to need roll 20.
Oh boy! All right.
Damn it, I'm not at home!
Oh gosh.
Oh, fuck.
Dang nabbit. Can we just, like, book it out of there to the church?
I feel like this is connected to whatever happened to Staghorn earlier.
We give it
Possibly.
a 95% chance.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me open up roll 20 then. Dun, 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 dun.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the things that I had. So, you guys dodge explosion,
Ooh.
including Staghorn. Staghorn also dodged explosion.
Oh. Thank Cadence on that one.
You guys should be seeing new thing now.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not at home.
Laptop taking forever.
Alright.
It
Oh,
helps if I put Staghorn on here.
In.
If y'all would stream in like 10 minutes, I'll be able to. Not even 1 minute, I'll be able to watch a stream if somebody would do that.
Ooh. Alright, I can see now. At first it was all black, but that's because I was looking in the wrong place.
Good job.
Oh my gosh. What are those things? Ooh.
My laptop being a piece of shit again. Ah. I swear my laptop is about to do that thing where it pops up 70 versions, 70 tabs at once.
Wonderful.
There we go. I think that worked. We're just waiting for everybody to get in the Roll20.
I am present and accounted for.
Oh, it
Yeah.
only opened 3 tabs. That's not too bad.
I'm sharing the screen for the mink.
Thank you. I will
Let me
watch
know
in a
if you
moment.
can see Staghorn.
No. Uh,
I haven't had a chance to put my armor back on yet.
Oh my.
And Leo hasn't put his armor on yet either. He's just got a very aquatic-looking cape. And
Well, let's
clear
just hope we're
skin.
not screwed then.
I'm just watching the stream
aquatic.
because my laptop's blue.
Aquatic, as in he literally looks like he's wearing a manta ray as a cape or a cloak.
Pretty fucking cool though.
I also want to point out that Leo is all of the wasted right now.
Yeah.
Why
I have not
do
forgotten.
always drink like excessively?
Oh yeah. You know, he
Just
might
wait
actually
until
have a
night to
reason.
drink.
Leo's an alcoholic.
And
I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to say you're wholly right, but you're not wrong.
just an
Alright.
alcoholic in denial when I hear that. Like, ugh.
Yeah, Leo can quit whenever he wants. We've heard it before.
Hey, we should probably be rolling initiative, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Oh,
I think we're still waiting for people to make it in.
alright. My initiative is... Hello, Bird. Hello, Blackbird. Friend.
Blackbird sing in the dead of night. Sorry.
They're very sweet.
Look at that. I am watching stream now.
It should probably roll for you as well.
That would be
I am
appreciated.
finally
11.
on.
What is my initiative? Is mine thingy and the jigger really loud? As in like
Somebody just left.
may have been Namik.
No, I'm here. Hello.
Oh. It was Cameo.
I was gonna say that's anybody.
Oh, it's funny. We still have the cat. Whoops.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
As soon as I got settled out here, the wind got really bad. Ugh.
It do be like that.
Oh yes, look at that. People have begun graffitiing federal property again. Doesn't that just sound like the best of pastimes? You know, risking getting felonies for fun. Not even good graffiti either.
Damn, not even a good kind.
Well, it's not even tags. Like, geez, I could understand throwing your tag on this thing, but like, nah, it's just random shit that looks horrible.
If everybody could start dragging over their
My Paige, did you roll for me?
I rolled for you. It's 17.
Oh, good. He's 17.
So, Nameless, if you would put that in for me.
ballistic.
Hmm?
Are you
Yeah?
going to roll your initiative?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even realize. I thought I was back at the inn.
No,
No.
everybody left the inn to go to the church so that you guys can start looking for a new base of operations.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. 12. So I'm just gonna drag that in.
It is Fair's turn.
I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know the context for any of this. I've been in a conversation with my mom for a while. So.
We were on our way to the church, and we all rolled a deck save, and we all dodged a what was it that we dodged?
A
An
shadowy
explosion.
What do I see in front of me then?
We're surrounded by a bunch of creatures that look to be about our size. They're black with like a sickly green haze. Well, like it looks radioactive, actually. Actually, isn't that
It's like
cutie
a
mark just a
flame.
radioactive symbol?
They're shadowy pony-looking things. Just say
Yeah.
that.
Shadowy pony looking things, there's like 10 of them around us. Yeah, it's not looking
I
good.
count 7. Are there ones that I'm not seeing?
Oh, there's 7 directly within our line of sight. There's 1 just at the edge.
Alright, I'm going to try and breathe a breath of fire at the one closest to me. See what happens.
There's one that's like right beneath you.
Yeah.
You had a 19 DC, right?
Yes.
Okay. Roll damage.
Got all these pages set up for everything and can't find what I'm looking for. There we go. $42.
All right.
Okay. It is these things' turn.
I like how I'm safe. I'm like completely shielded from any harm. Right, there looks to be 8 of them. Though I can't see very far, so who knows what else could be beyond the horizon.
Okay. Apparently, none of them can hit the broadside of a barn right now.
And we're luckier for it. Woo!
It is Leo's turn.
Leo is just going to say, but I really don't want to fight now. And then use summon husks.
Okay.
Which if you would roll that for me, it's what is it, 2d6?
I'm rolling it.
Thank you. There also needs to be a second D100 because I am wasted and most certainly casting magic.
Oh boy.
Hey, he said he didn't want to fight, and that was for a reason.
Well, I don't think any of us want to fight, but like...
Have to do what we have to do.
Exactly. Thank you, Staghorn.
Right, that's why he's summoning husks to fight for him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I didn't do anything yet, though.
But it was enough.
Fair enough.
I don't get it. I haven't done anything.
Right, and you've done enough.
Enough drink.
That's all right. You guys take care of it. I'm gonna check out for a little bit.
Okay.
It's so bad even his internet is checking out.
I said before, Fair did enough.
That's
I did one fire breath, and that was enough.
That's no fair.
Were there just 5 nameless?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's pretty heckin' cool, though. I do like that ability.
Making sure I'm seeing them all.
Oh, also, no, sure. It takes a full action to activate my auras, or is it a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Aura protection is going up.
Or can I do them all?
That would be one per. Each one
Yeah,
takes a
that's-
bonus action to activate.
That's what I figured. Yeah, or aura of protection.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast... 3, 4, 5. At least. One of these. Right.
What happened to Leo when he casted his magic?
Yeah.
Okay, the entire party is now blind.
Great.
What?
Hmm.
Okay, well there goes my plan.
Minor party?
The entire party, yes, is all blind.
Even
How,
Leo?
Even Leo.
what about my true
Oh
sight?
no.
And you cannot end this. For
What
the
about my
next-
true sight?
It is a concentration spell and lasts up to a minute. But you automatically pass the concentration and, you know, you can't willingly end it.
Does my true sight exempt me from the blinding?
As far as I can tell, this. It says no light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. So I'm going to say yes, you are blind too.
Okay.
But you do see tentacles. That's all you see, though.
That's very useful. Thank you.
Yes, the tentacles are being very touchy right now.
Of
Speaking
course,
which,
I good at this point.
Solar, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yay.
This is getting dramatic.
Let's see me fail this.
Leo, what
I
made you
failed that.
drinking was a good idea?
What?
So
made
what
you-
happened when I failed the...
So half
Ow.
of that is cold, and the other half is slimy, acidic things touching you.
I don't like this.
So what do?
Well, I'm gonna continue doing what I was planning to do, and activate a nightmarish pass.
Okay.
That's a d6 plus 2. So I have 7 rounds of being nightmare scripture.
Okay. And I believe that was a full action to activate that.
Yes.
Lena. Lena wildly punches.
Oh, my head
Lillian,
hurts.
high or low?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi. How are you?
Toot, high or low?
Hi.
And Scripture, high or low?
Low.
None of you feel any hits.
Oh,
That's
thank
good
you.
to know.
I like not feeling hits.
Okay. Also, I'm going to do this. See if it'll let me just... There we go. Now it's more realistic. Quillian.
Alright. So, I want to do the stabby stab.
Well, first you need to make dexterity saving throw.
Oh. $14.
Slimy things are touching you.
Ah.
I hope it's not me. Like my squid nature is acting against my will.
So, go ahead. I'm only going to have you roll 3 percentiles. Roll
3
the first one.
percentiles?
Yep, roll first D100.
Okay.
Okay, roll second D100. And roll the third D100. Okay. High or low?
Hi.
Okay. Quillian, roll the hit.
Oh gosh. Not me, right? I'm confused.
14.
Okay, that does not hit. You go to shank. You do not shank.
Who does not hit? Well, at least it doesn't hit any of your party members. We're fighting in the dark here.
Staghorn. And yes, Paige, I know blinded is normally done differently, but I think this is more interesting.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
What does Staghorn do?
I honestly want to set stuff on fire in the front of me. I got it.
You don't want to set the world on fire, though.
Gotta set the world on fire. Super brighter.
I know this is gonna sound messed up, but cause I asked before, cause you kept cutting off on me. What was the thing on the blindness?
You are just blind. And you keep feeling slimy things touching you. Also, roll a dexterity saving throw.
This is terrible. I hate this.
Ah, you passed. No slimy things touching you. You're just cold.
Ah. I want to throw a firebolt.
Okay. I need you to roll 2 percentiles. Paige and Namink, high or low?
Low.
Namink?
Low.
Okay.
I think we both got hit.
Roll a d2. In other words, flip a coin. You can do this on roll 20. Okay. Now roll to hit.
Hello?
Cameo.
Ah, there we go. Now I can hear. Hello?
You mean damage or?
You still have to roll to hit. So roll your d20. I will explain the mechanics of what is going on after the fight. So your d20 plus your spellcasting modifier. That hits. Roll damage. Namink, you take 22 damage. Something very hot hits you in the face. You still can't see it, though. And yes, your fire does not illuminate anything, Staghorn. This is advanced darkness. Magical advanced.
You said, 22 damage?
Yes, to the face. of something very hot from a direction that you are not quite sure of. Because darkness be very disorienting. Toot, you are also in the dark. What do?
Can I hear the creatures around me? I mean, can I hear the evil creatures around me? Like,
You hear the
is
sounds of battle.
There's no. I can't zero in any of the locations at all.
I mean, you recently heard the swoosh of something, followed by the thumping, meaty thumping of hooves against flesh, the sound of fire, someone yowling in pain from being hit in the face with fire.
Okay, well, I've been looking at all my spells, and I really have no idea what to do. Because, like, all of...
Also, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Everything I have involves sight. Everything I have is very bad to use without sight, or at least knowing where things are. A dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Alright, +3...
I also want to point out that this was not in any way altered from
Ooh.
the thing that happened from the magic.
Yikes. Can I, spend a lucky point and re-roll that?
Yes, but you have to keep whatever happens.
Okay. It can't be worse than a 1, so...
Well, it could have also been a
I would
1,
like to
so-
remind you guys
Slimy
that
thing
my
touched you.
aura of protection is up, so when you make saving throws, an extra +5.
Yeah, but that's
Where's
not going to
that-
save him from a net 1.
Oh, okay. So instead of 11, can you pretend that says, how many did you say?
That would be 16.
16. Oh, okay, thank you. Pretend it says 16.
It's still... Still a
I
fail.
take that damage, Nameless?
Yes. Slimy things are touching you, and you are very cold.
I thought I'd be used to the slimy things. That's kind of my whole thing at this point, but okay.
Well, the slimy things that touch you are burning you.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
It's a painful slimy, not a soothing slimy. It's not aloe vera.
No. It's more like aloe vera with chili sauce in it.
That's
While you have a cut on your arm?
Yes.
okay.
All of the pain.
Wonderful. That's glorious.
I'm just now imagining that sensation, and I hate it.
Fair.
Me too. Alright,
Oh, wait, yeah.
So-
Toot still has his turn. Brain is working, unless Toot decides not to do anything for this.
Brain go burr.
Toot might do a blind shot in the dark, just shooting away, but I feel like there's just 2 people in the way.
Well, you would need to roll 4 percentiles.
I don't know what that means. That sounds risky.
I could always make you roll 8 instead.
Is that where I roll?
D100s. Yes. D100s are percentile dice.
Quillian, Leo, and Paige will need to pick high or low.
High.
Low.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. So, I curl up in a ball and just wait to be able to see again. That is my turn.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
High. I'm picking high. I also think the wind has mostly calmed down now, so I shouldn't have to keep muting.
Nameless.
Oh yeah, it's your turn.
Oh.
Yes, I still exist. Well, seeing no other better option, obviously I rage and burst into flames.
You still can't see.
That's the only logical. Well, doesn't matter.
He's still an angry Kieran.
I'm on fire now, and I receive solace in the fact that I'm on fire.
That's fair enough.
I was checking to see if I had anything like blind fighting, but I didn't see anything like that. So, I will. I'm on fire. That's my turn.
Okay.
Also,
Can the husks see?
no. You
Oh,
also
right. Also, the other guys go first.
note that the sounds of more hoofs hitting things and magical noises. Nobody's sure what hit what.
A dog pile of darkness.
So,
Can we just do a group hug or something?
Where did the darkness come from?
Leo.
Hi.
Inability to see.
Does my character
Mostly-
know this?
no, all you know is you were fighting and suddenly darkness. Nobody actually knows that it came from Leo. Because you were already under attack.
Are the enemies also? They
Except
also-
Leo. Leo knows.
I don't think even Leo knows. He's too drunk to know better.
Yeah, I was about to say, Leo's too drunk to either know or care. So, what do, Leo? There's not much to look at right now.
More harm, probably.
Well, he didn't want to fight at all because he didn't want to cause problems by using magic constantly.
But now
So
he can't
he's
even
like-
see what he's fighting.
Yeah, no. So, he's gonna cast Globe of Impenetrable Darkness right on his spot just because, in the odd chance that the other things are still capable of seeing. He's also raising a fear aura.
So, while standing in darkness, you make it even darker.
No, we are blind, not standing in darkness.
Now we're standing in darkness. All right.
Now we're standing in darkness.
So even when we can see again, we won't be able to see. Thank you so much.
Except I believe I can stop this one.
Take your face off.
What was the
Um,
percentage that I rolled, Paige?
You rolled a 75.
And this is... Whatever that noise is, can we not? Thank you.
You'll just have to tell us when you're talking, because that is not okay.
That was a no bueno.
Some snuffling show and shoveling snow.
Okay, I need a wisdom saving throw from Leo.
Snuffling show.
Leo, what's your wisdom?
Great. The drunk one is rolling for wisdom. This is just marvelous.
What's your wisdom?
Is he still muted?
You know,
Hop-a-da-bop, hop-a-bop-bop-bop, hop-a-da-bop.
Hello.
What is your wisdom modifier for a saving throw?
must not be able to hear.
Hello?
back again with the mic sounds. Brother.
Wow.
I wonder if he. I'm pretty sure he is having issues with his.
He's hot, then he's cold. He's yes.
Obviously, he's having issues.
He's in, then he's
His
out.
headphones may have disconnected and he doesn't realize it.
Oh. So I want to message him.
Well, I'm about to just roll the damage and we'll move on.
This time for sure? Oh, great,
Hello?
Nimble Pop, please speak to us.
Hello?
Oh my gosh, there you are.
You're alive.
Can you hear?
Hello?
I guess he can't hear us.
Hello?
Hello.
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 Hello?
I hear
Hi.
you.
Hello.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've been gone for a while. I have no idea what's going on.
You need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Is this for the wild magic?
Yes.
This
Or
is the
has
side.
Is
This is
it?
from you doing your wild magic.
One second, I'm not watching your stream right now. My wisdom save is 6. Plus, since it's a save, plus 5, since Aura of Protection.
So an
So-
18 to save.
6 plus 5.
Your this save roll was 18.
And what is your DC?
My spell DC?
Yes.
So it's after the modifiers?
No, your spell DC.
Hello? What the heck is going on?
What is your spell DC? How difficult is it to protect against your spells?
My spell DC is a 19.
Yes, so you failed.
So that was an
Yeah.
18 with
You
the
rolled it.
modifiers?
With the modifiers.
With all of them?
Yep. Yeah, the natural roll was a 7.
Yep, and you cast Dissonant Whispers on yourself, and because you can't exactly run away from yourself, you lose your next action.
Oof.
And take 38
What was
damage.
that cameo?
Okay,
Brackets.
it's my turn, and I cast Dispel Magic on the first darkness effect.
Isn't Dispel Magic just an area of effect, though?
No, it's a targeted spell in this system.
Target on Leo.
It's a targeted effect that choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. I was choosing the spell effect that's darkening the entire area.
The one that's darkening the area, the one I just cast?
There are
The
two.
one that
yes,
I can
there are
dispel?
There are
The one that
two-
was that originally made us blind.
That's blindness.
That's not blindness.
It is a
You
it's an
guys,
area effect darkness.
you guys don't exactly know what happened. I'm going to point out.
Yeah. So I'm going to negate one of the darknesses.
Also, before you do that, Toot, roll a perception.
Can't perceive shit. Let's see. Wisdom, which is +3. 15.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wait. Hold up. I forgot to add 5 to that, so 20. Do I still have to roll wisdom?
No, perception. It was
Yeah,
a
the
perception
perception-
check.
It was a perception check, and now it's a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. Wisdom save, so it's going to be plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 11.
I know we say that you're a dead and all and don't feel fear, but now you feel fear. You feel all of the fear.
Oh, gosh. What? Why? What is happening?
Anyways, I'm going to finish dispelling the magic.
So I'm pretty sure that it isn't just poof, be gone.
If it's 3 or lower, it is poof be gone. If it's more than 3, then I have to make a check.
Is it? Let's see.
Is it a spell level of 3 or higher?
It is.
No. I didn't affect.
No, that does not affect. In fact, you made it double in length
Yeah.
and severity.
What?
Great. Oh, no.
Quillian and Paige. High or low?
Yeah. Low.
Hi.
Sorry, did I mute myself?
No.
Paige, what was your AC again?
My AC is currently 11, considering I'm not wearing my armor.
Yes, that her bonus could hit that.
I just took a hoof to the face, I'm assuming.
You took several hooves to the face, actually. Take 72 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. This is derailing. This is just absolutely crumbling.
Yeah, can't wait to hear the explanation after this.
If we survive that far.
This spell is the bane of y'all existence right now, but it is amusing me so much. Also,
Yes, I'm using you.
I forgot. Did I have you roll?
No, you did not.
Okay, roll your dexterity saving throw.
+5.
I'm assuming that's a fail.
Yes.
Don't forget.
How much damage do I take? I take 10.
Cold and burning slimy.
I've seen better days.
So, Quillian, you hear sounds of swooshing and magic and crunching faces. You specifically know that one because you've heard it many times.
It worries me, that's for sure.
It's different from third person, though, isn't it?
So, what do? Are you going to attempt the stab again?
Yes, I shall attempt the stab again.
Toot, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. I need you to roll 3 percentiles, Quillian.
Alright. So that's the first one. That's the second one. That's the third one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. 27!
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. And don't forget, you have sneak attack.
Oh, no.
The question is, who does it hit? One of the bad guys or one of us?
You'll find out.
The answer is yes.
That's the original damage, and then,
Sneak attack with the
This
splitting
is-
dice.
oh, sorry.
Not 11d6. It's 11d6 with 2 exclamation points.
I know, I forgot about the exploding dice.
Roll 2d6 because only 2 of your dice exploded.
Just roll 2d6.
Okay.
With the double exclamation points after it.
Okay, so 4d8, 37, 77 damage.
Toot, you have been shanked.
Oh no!
Our lich is now bleeding out.
What?
So our corpse is bleeding out.
How does that work? Oh, you must have gotten my stomach. That's the blood from lunch I had.
Cameo.
Well, remember, Sawtooth, you don't know who stabbed you. You've just been stabbed.
Mm,
I'm gonna use telepathic bonds, but not on everybody. I'm just gonna use it on slashing, Lena, ballistic, and
Solar.
Who is slashing?
slashing through the dreams of other people. I mean, so, and I literally, where the fuck is the little list? And Sawtooth. I am connected to those guys. I'm not connected to everyone.
oh.
I believe. So you guys feel something poking at your minds. I believe Sawtooth's actually technically immune to that now.
Yeah.
That's pretty heckin' cool. Do I take damage from the shanking?
Yes, 77.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad I asked.
Now, am I a willing participant in letting someone root around in my brain?
I freaking yell out. Guys! Let's get connected real quick! We can't see for jack shits here!
I will point out you can still hear each other. Yes, that is a thing.
I accept the telepathic bond.
Answering your Discord call.
You get a lot of very unsympathetic and rude answers. Impressions from Lena's end.
I'm sorry.
You just feel a whole bunch of pain radiating off mine.
Not realizing that Lena has pulverized Solar's face. So, what do? I will note that, if I remember correctly, counts as a full action.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. It does count as a full action.
But talking is a free action, so you can do that right now.
Alright, I just want to double check. All of us are blind, correct? We've got... I know I'm not connected to everyone, but it's kind of hard to when everything is going fucking awry.
Angry hearing noises.
Yeah, I can't see anything, and I just got stabbed. One of them stabbed me.
I think I accidentally stabbed someone.
What?
I don't know if the accidental part is true, but
I mean, he could have tripped with his knife, but that doesn't sound right.
No, I didn't
No, I
trip.
get
I
the
just
feeling
accidentally
it was-
stabbed someone. I'm not sure who.
I think I know.
we'll see. That's where you're getting it
Poked out
wrong.
with
You
your
intentionally stabbed them. You just don't know who you stabbed.
I think I have an idea. I'm not doing so hot over here.
All you get from Sawtooth is impressions of "ow."
Oh,
Right, baby.
it's still curled up in a ball, just waiting. Waiting for
I'm
it to be over.
trying to dispel the darkness.
I would
It's
like to
not
point out,
working.
you haven't, you did not cast that on me, correct?
No, I casted it on the darkness.
No, the telepathic bond. I'm not part of this.
Yeah, you're not a part of this.
I literally just
Okay.
explained why too.
Oh, I missed that. Which makes sense because I'm not there. I'm not here.
So we're gonna go
Well,
ahead
you are.
and move to the Toot. Toot, what do? You have been shanked.
Sigh. I drink one of my
Also,
supreme.
both of you need to roll dexterity saving throw because I forgot to say that.
Okay, well, let me do that first to see how much I actually need. Dex saving throw. Gonna be.
That includes you, Stackhorn, because I forgot to make you do it.
Let me just see what I get here.
The plus
Boom,
5 is for saving
24.
throws, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So take half of that. So just take the 4. I was
Well,
too
I
lazy
take
to retype it. Take 4. 4.
Okay.
It is just cold. No slimy this time. Toot, what do?
I drink a superior potion.
Okay. That will take your action. Go ahead and roll the thing, and I'm going to move on to our Flaming Kieran.
Flaming Kieran is angry. Flaming Kieran doesn't
flaming
yell.
Kieran. Flaming Kieran is flaming.
Somebody go double check how many rounds this has been.
This is only round 3.
Okay. We have 10 rounds.
What? Okay, hold up. So we can't just wait this through. It's gonna be forever.
There's a reason why I was trying to dispel the darkness.
Alright, so anybody within an audible range of me will take 64 damage. Psychic damage.
Is there a save to it?
Is psychic damage. I don't know. These are things that Nameless did not tell me when
I did tell you at one point.
giving me stats for Mask.
I did tell you at one point. It would be a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. I take disadvantage on Constitution saves.
Also, I want you to look at what you just rolled.
Yes, I know. I'm going to go back and find where you told me about this. But that's psychic
More than likely,
damage.
I told you verbally, and you were meant to write it down. You know, the note-taking that none of the party does? Aside from Paige and Cameo?
I've taken a few notes. Not enough. Sorry.
Don't always take notes. I just attempt to take notes.
You do better than most of the other ones. In both.
That is fair.
My Constitution save is 11.
So you two should have passed. I believe that's a pass for that.
What's a pass?
So we only
I
take
thought we
half
were
damage?
going with the if they've heard it before and are in the party that they don't have to do the whole save.
Yeah, but I think this is the first time I've actually heard it.
Well,
And Leo.
this succeed.
So, Leo would also need to
Doing
make
this
it.
with the main goal of trying to break concentration spells.
Leo rolled 11.
Yeah, I think Leo failed, and then Leo has to make another Constitution saving throw to see if the other darkness still is in effect.
The darkness
Another
that he
Constitution save?
Yes. Because you took damage, it means you have to see if you actually keep up the darkness that isn't the other.
Can I just forego and let it drop?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can just say you failed the Constitution save to keep the concentration.
And that's what I'm doing. Also, how much damage did I take?
You took 13 damage.
Oh no, not 13 damage.
Never
Hey, I
saying
just
we take half damage on a successful save.
Considering that it was a non-physical attack, 13 damage is pretty impressive. It's still not impressive.
No.
Gonna take the silence as a yes.
But I'm pretty sure we're all still blind.
Yes, we're still blind because the first darkness is still in effect.
And will be for another 6-7 rounds.
Paige, what is the check that you make for Dispel Magic if it is higher level than the level you cast the spell at?
The check is the DC is the spell level plus 10 versus your spell attack bonus. D20 plus your spell attack bonus.
So it's D20 what?
You make a spell attack against the spell that you're trying to dispel.
With Dispel Magic? What? One second. Let me just
The
open it up.
DC for dispelling the magic is 10 plus the spell's level.
So are you going to roll to do that?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, because your brother already
Let
took
me
his
know.
turn.
Well, right, but the other guys, the bad guys, go between. Yes, I'm casting Dispel Magic at 5th level
Okay.
on myself.
So you need to roll.
And a D20 plus my spell attack modifier.
Mm-hmm.
That's $31. Nat.
Woohoo!
Is it? So, let's see. Can you guys see now?
We can
Not
see.
yet.
Why is it
I
not
can
letting
see my own character.
You know what? Fuck you. Do this. Why are you not revealing the areas?
Because if Roll20 were to work, it would make things too easy.
Can move your guys' stuff like one square back and forth. See if it reveals area.
It's still dark.
So dark.
Still dark.
Everybody refresh Roll20. Because yes, this site.
Oh, I just
I saw a salt tooth for a moment.
Yeah.
Well, I might have moved
So did
on your.
Paige.
Oh. Where are you? Oh. Oh, hi.
I
Why
think
is
you
it
may have put the
still-
darkness in the wrong layer.
Well, at least I see.
saw.
Oh no, where's that go? Oh, there you are. We'll stick
There it
together. Oh, hey.
goes. I figured it out. There's certain areas that are, if you set it to permanent darkness, you have to reset permanent darkness afterwards.
So Sawtooth blinks a few times and says, "What just happened?"
Also, does Leo still get the wild magic?
Yes, actually.
Hey, Todd.
Roll a d100.
Somebody want to do that for me?
Paige, can you roll d100?
Oh boy,
85.
fingers crossed. I mean, hoofs crossed.
Talons crossed.
Mm-hmm.
Paw, nub things, toes crossed.
We all go
Leo's
one.
Leo's like, how much? Casts dispel magic on himself and like crosses his fingers like, work.
His tongue is a centipede again.
At least you can speak every language again.
Is that true?
For an hour.
Don't necessarily understand what I'm saying, but
You can speak it.
abyssal shriek,
Speaking
abyssal
in
shrieking.
Centipede tongues.
So, you guys
Um,
head back to the church.
Wait a
Yeah,
second. What just happened? We were surrounded by enemies. I couldn't see anything. I curled up in a ball. Someone stabbed me, and here we are. I'm so confused. I don't see any. Are the enemies
Wait.
gone? Did we destroy them?
What happened?
That's my
I-
question entirely. Exactly.
Think
Leo is
got
looking
bones.
semi-proud of himself right now.
You know what? I feel like those were our assassins, but they saw us just crumbling in a mess and felt bad for us and left us alone. They spared us out of pity.
But maybe they can't last that long. The one that was in the room with me disappeared after I threw a light towel at it. Now, it did have magic on it, but still,
Oh,
I don't know. Let's just get
That's
to
it.
safety before anything
okay.
else happens.
I absolutely agree with that. Please and thank you. Please, let's go to safety.
Leo is just like, guys, I did a magic thing.
What did you do, Leo?
We can see again.
Does anyone know why we stopped seeing in the first place?
No idea.
It was probably them.
I guess the
They are shadow
uh,
have a
It
darkness.
must have been.
you know
Yeah,
one of
that
our casters is completely drunk, right?
No idea what you're
Oh
talking
yeah, it
about.
could also be him too.
I don't know what that is.
Centipede
no
pokes
idea
out
what
of
you're talking
mouth.
about.
Alright, well, let's head to the
Out of
church.
character. Leo
Thank
is
you.
like, Leo is fully aware of what he did, and he will not admit to it.
So, you guys are back to the church, and I think now is going to be a decent time. Put a pin in it for the time being, and we will pick up again not tomorrow, next weekend on Sunday.
Alright.
For those of you that may or may not still be listening, if you are enjoying the session so far and want to see them find their new headquarters and take on, whoever they decide to finally start taking on, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and if you're enjoying the channel and would like to support, feel free to check out my Patreon, link in the description. And for those that do, the $5 tier, you'll be able to hang out with the party at the end of every session. Some of us will drop into the Discord server, and we have the post-game discussions there. And on top of that, the $10 tier get their names read out. And a big thank you to those that are in the $10 tier, to include Paige, Haxros, Alexander, trying to remember. I feel like I'm missing one. It changed again recently, damn it.
Sawtooth.
Yes, Sawtooth. And I feel like there's one more that I'm missing. I'm trying to find the list.
Wasn't it Starglow?
Starglow changed hers, actually.
Oh.
She
Oh,
is
okay.
a $5 tier.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know who the last one would be then.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No.
As far as I'm aware, you've got them all.
Yeah, I think that's all of them. I will make sure to double check that for the uploads, but be sure to tune in Wednesday for our uploaded video. It's going to be the Lost Memories highlights. Saturday will be the Lost Memories campaign, and Sunday will be Peacemakers again. Other than that, everybody have a great evening and drink water.
All right. Hydrate or dihydrate?
Absorb the H2O.